Hey guys, I hope everyone is doing well. Let's see what is it that you need to hear at this moment in space and time. This is a timeless message and will resonate with a lot of you, but just take whatever you feel. It helps you grow. It gives you clarity, path, confirmation, protection, and whatever you feel is good for you at this moment in space and time, right? Whenever you see it, this could be for you. Well, it does say that at this moment, some of you are searching for a path, a flight, holiday. You're thinking about someone. You could be watching their pictures. Some of you are watched, an ex or a person or organization. Somebody is looking at you. I think that they were just simply not good enough for you, but they're profile searching. Those could be organization, literally. It says profile creeping, blocked contact, profile searching. So somebody that you blocked is looking for you, profile searching. This could be not necessarily love related. This could be that you are a guardian, of course. Okay. We're speaking about a very advanced soul, an angel, a guardian of galaxies. A very, very loved, high advanced soul that is also watched, protected, but creeped upon. This is a very clean soul, somebody that has a lot of power. And the darkness is lurking because they feel that they can get to a certain... They feel that you can do something for them which you will not want to do. You could be someone that is doing yoga or stretching. It does say that you need to leave because you're either changing residence, you're moving on, or nobody's home. It's like the cycle is completing and then you would leave an emptiness behind. This is for some of you. Big endings bring new beginnings. I'm even thinking myself because I'm literally leaving, and I leave the empty nest, right, at home because I'm heading back to the Amazon in a few days only. Yay! But it does say that you are about to make adjustments right now. It is necessary to make adjustments, or somebody that's around you, that's looking towards you, that you separated from, wants to make adjustments. They know what they did. They feel lonely. They want to start a new life, whatever. Some of you have children graduating, or you did, so congratulations for that. Or something important is going to happen in just a few days from now. This card jumped. It speaks that would be good to do sun salutation in the morning. This is really cool. There are songs that you can sing in the morning in front of the sun. So this is about a guardian that is being watched upon. People are watching you. They don't know. Where do you know something that you know? Of course, it literally speaks about who is searching. A cyberbully. This cyberbully, it feels to me, I don't like the way they're creeping there. You could have been like bullied online, or they have suffered from this because they tried to do that to you and then karma came for them. This is somebody that belongs to darkness. I don't think that even Satan itself doesn't consider them good enough. Creepy. That's crazy. Look at that. Cyberbully creeping. It was one after the other, and you do know that I have like 100 decks here. This is literally, every card is from a different deck. I have like 4 piles in front of me, right? This speaks about somebody creeping. Maybe owls are significant also. You're building a house. I see some bricks here and cement, something related to that. This owl is amazing there. The color of her eyes. Cyberbully. Creeping, searching for you online. Even Satan doesn't think that they're good enough. So, yeah. I feel that this could give you a little bit of emotions. Nothing will touch you. Whatever they try to do, nothing will touch you. Because it says you are the rare flower that blooms in the dark. Keep growing. So you're born in the you're literally born in the dark, and you're heading towards light continuously. You know exactly who you are. They want to beat you with your own weapons. Like, you've invented this. They cannot come and say, a cat is important. By the way, guys, my cat ran away a few days ago. What do you think that means? Raven ran away. She went somewhere. I bet we're just gonna see her back, because at night I see her standing in front of a window. So maybe somebody took her, because we live in a residential area. So very little chance that something happened to her, God forbid. Yeah, I bet she was beautiful enough to impress someone that took her home. It is what it is. Now, that being said, you know exactly where you come from. Your soul has been through so many waves of light, of love, of darkness, of emotions, of fear, of worries, that right now you are literally enlightening this from this tree of wisdom. You are being reborn. It says you took the knowledge from this tree of wisdom. So whatever you had to leave behind in order to learn that, you did it. And that person, one of these people who you left behind, they just want forgiveness. They just want to find forgiveness in your heart, but just for them. And that is not cool. Why? Because it's always in their interest. Maybe you just walk on the street and all of a sudden you see a neighbor looking at you in a weird way. That's them. That's them creeping, right? Or if you're still in school, or you have kids that are still in school, this could be happening through a colleague, through someone that is doing things online, technology related. And yeah, you could be having a cat, or you could hear at night when you go to bed, you could hear owls. Just know that your life purpose is love. And if you're walking on the street and you see people looking at you like that, it's because they're thinking, who are you? What's your energy? Why did you? What's so special about you? Always the people that they don't have a life, they're always interested in what other people do, right? And they find reasons to show you why you're so bad, you're so mean. It says love with purpose, heal with compassion, and mend souls. Because your biggest, let's say, trait of character, right, is empathy, forgiveness, the power of renewal. This is part of your essence of who you are, maybe even your soul contract. It seems to me that this cyberbully can be even an ex, like somebody that you married, because it does show me it could have been a committed partner at a certain moment, and you're still interconnected. So there are karmic soulmates, right? Somebody who can really harm you. You are advised to cut the cords, because they're still watching. Somebody wanted a literal pact with this contract, but even Satan said, you're not good enough. You see that? It says contract. And just know that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Spirit says, it doesn't matter what you've been through. It does matter, but the importance of why you've been through what you've been through is what you need to see, because you are exactly where you're meant to be. And the jealousy around you, all this creeping, all this cyberbullying, whatever, is meant to mend certain souls through learning, through prayer, through, even if it has to reach a certain peak, because it says a certain situation is exploding because of someone's obsession, right? So that can be, it says volcano. You're going to rise like a phoenix from that volcano. Don't even think that you're going to not get out of there untouched, because God says, do not touch my anointed. Fire, ashes, phoenix, volcano. This is keyword. You think about what resonates with you, and why did I say just now ashes, fire, phoenix, volcano? This is something that could be very important. I'm speaking to a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or a sign of water sign. Not necessarily though. Something is ending. 999, right? A life cycle. And the reason that this person, this cyberbully is creeping is because they cannot just let go. They're still holding on to who you are, to what you gave them. Because when you left an empty nest there. So you've completed a cycle and then they realize, so they're like, oh, whoa, shoot, I don't like that, right? Yeah, in the end, this cyberbully, this person creeping, they're still remember, they or he or she is still remembering you, regretting. After they've done you wrong, they're looking at, who knows, pictures of something that you posted. Maybe you're beautiful, you've advanced a lot. You could be expecting a text or a call, either today, it says within a day or an hour or a week. Expect a phone call from them. Oh my gosh. Let's see what's going to happen later on. Expect a phone call, but it's really your choice on what to do, right? You know already what to do. It will only temporarily change. It'll not end well. It does say you've been already experiencing this. You know exactly what to do. Somebody is experiencing guilt. So they're just creeping. Somebody that you've been probably married or had a relationship. They're looking at you, thinking how beautiful. Everything goes so much better for you. And they're filled with guilt because they're experiencing some sort of transformation also. This is somebody that could live on their own a lot, or they were living on their own. Their connection with nature could be important. Look at this guy here around some trees. Their connection with trees and plants is beautiful, but they're creeping. Ta-da! Where are you creeping and why? Yeah, maybe they want to marry you, or they wanted, because it does say this marriage could have been a contract agreement, but a pact. This marriage could be a pact with the total darkness. The thing is, you said no. Even the devil itself said no. They wanted maybe a pact with the devil, but the devil said, you know what, you're not even good enough. I don't trust that you can actually do this. Guilt is always a thought that could not necessarily be yours. Look at this girl. She has little gray hands with claws who seem to be entity of darkness taking over her head just because she sees things in a certain perspective. She chose to be the way she is, or he chose to experience guilt because they know what they did to you. Yeah, it's interesting how they wanted to look innocent to everyone around. And yet it's the opposite. They wanted to look like this for the outside, like they are teachers. And on the inside, they feel guilty. Expect this person to call you because they're going to obsess towards you. Guardian. So you're a guardian of the galaxies, of the universe. And somebody put this person to sacrifice you. It's the same story all over again. You are this rare soul that is rising out of the darkness, and it's growing. But then these creeps and these bullies, of course parts of the darkness, they would see you, because the more your light is shining, the more they would see you. However, trust God. Number 2 could be of significance. Number 7, number 8, it shows me waves, like water, something connecting to water. A nest, maybe you're building a tree nest, or you have trees, a bird nest. You have birds around. Oh, by the way, my bird song, where is it? It's about you connecting to everything around you. Just trust the universe, because you are the master. Huh, what a coincidence, guys. So he put himself, you do recognize, right? The deck, like it's the Osho deck, the tarot deck, and then at the card, the master, he put his picture on it. So it is what it is. Do not condition yourself anymore. The wisdom comes from within. If you decide to leave an empty nest for someone, it is because the way they treated you and because of their lessons that need to be learned. You had a contract with somebody to teach them the opposite of what they wanted to do to you. They had their own contract with darkness. Somehow I feel them bullied by darkness because they couldn't touch you, because you could have been a great, great asset, a great ticket for them. This important soul that's a guardian taken down by this little dark guy could have been something. But yeah, do not condition yourself. I see here sheeps could be important. Sheeps, cows, lions. Something about lions and cougar. Anyways, they compare themselves to you, and possibly when you were together or when you experienced life next to this person, they could have played with your mind a lot, because they compared themselves to you. And the mind can play a lot of games, right? The mind can look like this. Look at this guy's face. So effed up, so messed up. Look at their face. Why? Because they played a lot. This is the energy of the fool. It's the Joker, right? So they didn't know that you completed a life cycle, like a phases of your life. And you've been like, you're so abundant. They look at you, and moment to moment, your life is a color, and you connect with cultures, and maybe you could have traveled in the past, or you're gonna travel now. Your life is a celebration. So they don't really understand how to rip that off your energy. This is someone that is connected with, this guy is, I don't know. You let me know. This guy looks Japanese, is it? Connected with some sort of energies that are not part of your vibrational field. You don't feel safe around this. This guy, this girl, this entity, this bully, this creep is possibly even like looking at so many people in the same time. Three of Cups equivalent of celebration card is somebody that is always confusing loyalty with third parties, just thinking that you don't know about it, or you don't really, because when you're asking for respect, it's because you have the awareness and the integrity to keep that under control. Even if you're the rebel, you could be the rebel and still ask for loyalty. Somebody wanted to rip something off of your energetic field, your abundance, your destiny, your knowledge, block your heart chakra, solar plexus, so you don't feel confident enough. So you start, for months, I was like, I don't know how to post anymore. I was fighting against blockages. I couldn't express myself anymore. I was like, and I have 5 different channels. You can check the links in the description of this video. Stay tuned, guys, because I'm going to post some shorts by next week or in 10 days from now with our ayahuasca retreat in Brazil, in the Amazon forest with the Huni Queen tribe. Is going to be amazing. Although I'm going to be silent for a few days, that's fine. It does say when you are in silence, you understand. So remember what I'm saying right now. In silence, or with silence, comes the understanding. The understanding of what? Of what you've seen before dysfunctional, and now the new vision starts. You start to be more receptive of why this happened to you, so you would be the great master with the great knowledge that you are experiencing now, so you could give people from now on a different type of look why this happened to you, like a sort of a breakthrough, like a total big breakthrough. This cyberbully creeping was literally your misery and then your rise. So it was literally your misery and then your rise. You started to share information with the source. Like maybe you learned to speak. It says sharing with the source. You learned to speak straight with God. Isolation brought you there. Towards total rebirth. Don't stress anymore. It is what it is. It's done. And nothing can stop this. this huge transformation. Who are you and who will you be in the future? That person who creates, that's success. It says creativity and success. This is who you are. Nothing can stop who you are, because this is part of your energetic field. You've always been like this. You remember ever since that you are not an ordinary person. You take people beyond illusion. You take people towards reconciliation with themselves, with the source, with other people. You bring them back into their present moment to simply exist, to simply be in the present, but to be aware of their past lives. How is this happening? Through healing. I could make a story with this. How is healing happening? Through making the leap of faith, like the fool does, right? But it has to start, first of all, with the suffering from this thunderbolt. If you're wondering why you're suffering or you did suffer in the past. That's kind of it for today, guys. The idea is to mend souls. The idea is to always come back towards healing, understanding, celebration of, okay, we've been through this crazy moment and now we're done. Cyberbully creeping, searching for you, thinking, writing your names in who knows how many data, because somebody's writing your name here, right? Your name is written in some data. Somebody's creeping. Let me write this maybe in the title. That's kind of it. Nothing can happen to you if you know who you are, chosen. Do not touch my anointed. It's very simple. Message from the angels. Vanessa says, to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? You know exactly when you are around someone, what makes you grow, what makes you stand against everything. It's like when you're with someone, you decide to be closer to someone and all of a sudden everything falls apart. You don't work anymore. You don't know how to communicate anymore, to bring people on the right path. Whatever your life mission was, it got you astray. It got you really far away from yourself. This guardian that doesn't know who they are anymore, who's supposed to mend souls, please, dude. You have this rare gift and you're working with people and you should stay here, right? Teaching, parenting, I don't know, maybe children, adolescents, young people who don't know, or even young souls who don't know their path towards God, back towards God. That's it for today. I love you and I'll see you around, yeah?